So here's the deal. I did not get to watch any of the Baltimore Ravens Tennessee Titans game because I'm a coach of basketball, girls basketball. So I just wasn't able to watch it. I was keeping up to it, keeping up to date with it on the CBS Sports app, but my indication of what happened may not be reality. And if it's not reality, maybe someone who actually watched the game let me know down below. But I'm smart enough to look at the box score and kind of get a sense of what happened. So Tennessee Titans lost to the Baltimore Ravens 20-13. If, again, all these reaction videos are going back to my playoff preview predictions video that not nearly enough of you, only 8 of you at this point watched, I said the Ravens were they were coming in on a sneaky roll because they haven't been doing it flashy, but they've been winning games, and they've really gotten back to establishing the run, and more so Lamar Jackson has really been running the ball lately, and he went off today. I mean, he ran for over 140 yards. Passing-wise, he almost ran for more yards than he threw for. Hollywood Brown had over 100 yards receiving. Lamar Jackson only threw for 180. Didn't throw any touchdowns. The big key, and this is why if you are the Baltimore Ravens, this is kind of why you bolstered your front in the offseason, Derrick Henry. They came in, they said, we are not going to let Derrick Henry go off. If anyone beats us, it's going to be Ryan Tannehill. Derrick Henry had less than 50 yards rushing. I think he only had 48. He had almost 20 carries. So his yards per attempt were like less than 3. Not great. Ryan Tannehill did not play. I mean, he threw for 160, threw a touchdown, threw a pick. But that was it. That was a team that was going to beat Tennessee was going to take Derrick Henry out of the game. And, Ryan Tannehill was going to have to have a monster game, and he's capable of it. He's done it plenty of times, especially in a Titans uniform. Just today wasn't that day because Baltimore does have a pretty good defense. So Baltimore wins. And one thing, so one of my fellow coaches who coaches for the boys came in after he was watching a little bit of this game, this first half. He said that the Tennessee Titans were really, it seemed like defensively they were trying to contain Lamar from running. But because Lamar is just so shifty, and he really is, he is a running back like LaShawn McCoy in his prime, Barry Sanders type elusiveness and agility. It's ridiculous to watch. It's an X factor. Like Mahomes making off-script plays with his arm is an X factor for him. Lamar running, his running ability is an X factor, and there's not, every year in the draft, people are like, they compare like a Jalen Hurts to Lamar Jackson or a Justin Fields. None of these guys are Lamar Jackson. There is not another Lamar Jackson playing quarterback right now that is as good as him. And he's not like a great passer, but he's a serviceable passer. But there is no one, maybe in football, really, that has the agility and the elusiveness that Lamar Jackson does and is as good as he is in open space. So, he's a problem. So it looks like the Tennessee Titans, so they win, they move on. They're the 5th seed. Right now, who won yesterday? The Bills won. So if the Steelers win tonight against the Cleveland Browns, Steelers and Bills will play. The Ravens will go to Arrowhead to play, and that would be a heck of a game. I would love to see it. If the Browns pull the upset over the Steelers, the Ravens will play the Bills. Also a heck of a game. Would love to see it. I think I want to see Mahomes, Jackson. The last 2 MVPs go at it a little more than Mahomes, Allen. But I feel like Mahomes, Allen is a little fresher of a matchup. Again, whichever way you go, both of those teams, like the Chiefs and the Bills, don't have great defense. The Titans probably have a better defense than either of those 2 teams. So will they be able to contain Lamar? That's going to be an issue. Like now, looking at this, the Ravens seem like they're going to be a problem they could potentially be a problem for the Chiefs. They could potentially be a problem for the Bills. So I don't know. And that's just me going off a game I didn't even watch, but just watching them down the stretch, like the last 4 games of the regular season. It seems like they might cause a problem for these teams. Now, granted, if they end up playing the Chiefs, I'm still going to think the Chiefs are going to, if I have to bet money on it, I'm going to bet the Chiefs. But the Ravens are coming in a different style than most other teams in the AFC, and they are definitely going to present some problems. And they came in flying under the radar as opposed to last year where they were 14-2. Looked like the team to beat in the AFC. This year, again, under the radar, wild card team, weren't in the playoffs until you know, week 16, week 15, they weren't actually one of the wild card teams, so they were playing for their playoff life for like the last 4 weeks of the season. It's going to be good, man. It's going to be good. They're going to be a problem. And I don't know. So if you like this setup, let me know. Let me know why I'm a jabroni in the comments section. And, you know, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe, because I will keep pumping these videos out whether I watch the game or not, and give you my input on it. And you could tell me why I'm an idiot, or tell me why you agree with me. Whatever it is, do it on this channel. Comment, subscribe, do the thing. I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to go deadlift. I'm mid-workout here, so that's why I'm down here filming with a weight tree behind me. Duh. See ya.